a glass of wine, a little late romance. It's a chain reaction. You'll see the people of the world coming out to dance. Cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Give me the night. So come on out tonight and we'll leave the others on a ride through paradise. And if you feel alright, then we can be lovers. Cause I see that starlight look in your eyes. Don't you know we can fly? Just give me the night. Give me the night. Cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Give me the night. So come on out tonight and we'll leave the others on a ride through paradise. And if you feel alright, then we can be lovers. Cause I see that star. It's like a diamond ring, it's a precious thing. And we never want to lose it. It's like a favorite song that we love to sing. Every time we hear the music, and we're in this love together. We got the kind that lasts forever. We're in this love together. And like berries on the vine, it gets sweeter all the time. It's like a rainy night and candlelight. And ooh, it's so romantic. We got the whole thing working out so right. And it's just the way we planned it.
Imagine not feeling accepted or loved, struggling with where your life fits in the world, and losing all hope for the future. Imagine not feeling accepted by those who raised you and having nowhere to turn. Alpha House of Pinellas County provides a loving environment filled with purpose. Alpha provides hope for the future. Acceptance, life, purpose, hope, and accomplishment guide our residents to a successful future for not one, but 2 lives.
Welcome to the 2020 Virtual Butterfly Ball. Thank you. I'm Jennifer Strasick. I'm the Executive Director of Alpha House.
Thank you all for your patience tonight. I'm Allison Lascarbo, the chair of tonight's event, and I just want to thank you all so much for being here. When we created the theme for this event, we had no idea that we would be together but apart. Our theme of Emerald City, There's No Place Like Home, is truly meaningful, even though we had no idea when we started planning this. We've all been forced to stay home for months, and many of us have used that time to reconnect with our families and take the time to slow down and take note of the important things in life, our health and our families. For the women and babies of Alpha House, they were truly blessed to have a safe home during this time. And although quarantining was stressful, they had a safe haven and are just truly grateful. We thank you again for being with us tonight and for your support. Our silent auction is already well underway, and we're really excited about that bidding. And personally, I would like to ask each of you to really stretch yourself tonight and give generously. Alpha House needs your financial support more than ever before.
You know, and I want to thank Allison for her leadership, with the Butterfly Ball. You know, this is trying times for everybody, and for a virtual event to be the first event that we've ever done, she's been such a good leader and a rock star, and we make a really good team.
We do. Jen, you're amazing. And we want to thank our truly amazing sponsors, Alexander Orthopedics. Their Association of Doctors are truly incredible supporters of Alpha House. They have given us the largest sponsorship available of $10,000 for this evening's event, and they're watching virtually, and we're so happy for that. They also bring items to the residents throughout the year, and their family is just beautiful inside and out, and we're truly blessed to have Alexander Orthopedics as our sponsor.
You know, we have many donors and sponsors tonight, and I just want to make sure that everybody's recognized. Labrador Medical Group, hi Kitty, hi gang. Outback Bowl, hi Christopher, Leah, and Terry, hope you're having a good time. Deeb Elder Law, Terry Deeb. Marilyn Deeb, who is the mother of Alpha House. We love her and adore her. I hope she's able to watch. Todd and Patrice Hamill, hey Todd, Patrice, hi Christina. Ron and Shara Rhodes, hey gang. Gulf Coast OBGYN, the doctors of Gulf Coast, Dr. Acosta, and everybody have always contributed to our event. Paul and Kathy Roberts, Ellen Fontana CPA, Deanna and Laban, and Hugh and Florence Bell, who are very dear to my heart. Hi Travis, hi Beth. We appreciate all your support this year.
We also have a few in-kind sponsors that I'd like to thank. Thank you to Diamonds Direct, our friends Gary and Cheryl Sanchez, who are at the Sundial, who always support Alpha House and have for at least a decade. I may be wrong, it might be more. And you will see their beautiful jewelry in our live and silent auction. Special thank you also to Pasadena Liquors and the Valenti family, who are truly a beautiful family and always donate. They donated all of our bar cart items and sold us our party wine at cost. We also want to thank our wine sponsor, which is Storm Fitters. They sponsor our wine and our tables, usually each year. We also have lots of love for Grazie. If you haven't been to Grazie downtown, Tony will make me cry. He brought dinner to the girls here several times, and he donated one of our sponsor dinners tonight. And we also want to thank CD Roma as well for donating a sponsor dinner for this evening's event. And last but not least, did I forget somebody? Oh, a shout out to our live auction donors, the Rhodes family, and Jenny Jordan and her husband, Gary, who also donated live auction items, and Sean and Gina Damcolor.
Yeah. So I want a huge shout out to our small but mighty committee. This has been a challenging year, but man, we have got a group of powerful women that really have pulled through to make this happen. Under Allison's leadership, we're joined by Janine, who chaired the silent auction. Janine's been with us for many years. We're so blessed to have her. She also got help with Jennifer Palmer. Jennifer is so great. And Annie Swink. Annie is amazing. She's donated a lot of items for our auction as well. Jenny Jordan, who donated a fabulous live auction as well, that you're going to see shortly. Donna Castellano, Sharon Rhodes, Kathy Roberts, Cheryl Sanchez, and Virginia Valnoti. Ladies, you guys are rock stars, and I couldn't have done this without you, so I thank you.
So please support our sponsors and shop local because they truly do give back to local events and local nonprofits. So I think we're ready to start our live auction and start the bidding. We have a fabulous auctioneer that I'd like to welcome. Jay Bassinger, take it away.
So nice, ladies. Thank you so much. It's great to be here tonight. I know in every single one of your invitations, you said, what a great night. You're not going to have to wear a tux. And yet here I am in a tux because you know why? Even though this is a virtual event and while you don't have to be dressed up tonight, the need has never been greater here at Alpha House. And I hope that I convey by my tuxedo wearing tonight the importance of your generosity tonight. We're so grateful to have you with us. We apologize for the little slow start. You know, virtual events, there's a lot of moving parts, which means there's an opportunity for a lot to go wrong. And but we have a great team behind the scenes that was able to work out the kinks. That wasn't me. I'm dangerous around wires, so they keep me away from that. But we've got 4 great live auction items tonight. To let you know, we're going to start the bidding low on these. You will have the opportunity to click in and bid on these items. We're going to stay in $250 increments just to make it very simple for you on all the items. So if we start at $1,000 on an item, the next increment will be $1,250, and then $1,500, and then $1,750, $2,000, and then $2,250. You just keep clicking and keep bidding as often as you need, and we will try to recognize those bids from our ladies that are here in the room, and then we will acknowledge those. And so even though you see a timer that is counting down on those items, we will end it when we deem it ended. Okay, so pay no attention to the timer. Just click in and bid in as often as possible. Lance of the gang from Freelance is going to pop up the descriptions on there as I read them. So, Lance, let's show them that first item, and it's a great one from our friends Gary and Jenny Jordan. This is their 1-week Reynolds Lake Resort, Georgia, in Greensboro, Georgia. This is right outside of the National Forest, Lake Oconee. It is a beautiful, beautiful, serene. I want to tell you, folks, the pictures that I've seen of this place are absolutely gorgeous. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, will sleep up to 7 guests. And this is for 1 week. This is not a condo. This is a single-family dwelling unit right here. There are some date restrictions there. But you can see when you are available to use this on those weeks. Must be used by the end of March 2021. Master Suite has a king-size bed. The guest rooms have queen-size beds and a loft with a queen-size bed. There's twin beds with their own full bath, and the screened-in porch is just beautiful as well, too. This is just an hour from Augusta and also an hour from Atlanta, to give you an idea just to where this is located at. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just start. It's a $4,000 value. Let's start the bidding cheap here, and someone just kick it off at $1,500 and go. So if you're online and you're clicking, click in at $1,500 and set that bid in. $1,500. Do I hear $1,500 for a week's stay at this? You could actually spend Christmas at this. This is one of the weeks available. What a great place to be able to spend Christmas holiday this year. $1,500 there. Where to go? $1,500 and start it off. $1,500. $1,500 on it. They were to give $1,500. I'm looking at like 8 people right now. This is unusual for me too. $1,500. $1,500. And it's not like the ball games where they got cardboard cutouts all over the place either to try to make you feel like there's fans in the stands. $1,500. There we go. $1,500. Would you give $1,500? The girls will let me know as soon as someone has bid. $1,500 there. How would it go? $1,500. $1,500. Right at this point, I thought there'd be lots of yelling going on in the room. $1,500, there we go, $1,500. On a $4,000 holiday home, $1,500 is where we're starting. $1,500 there. What do you give? $1,500. $1,500, there we go, $1,500. $1,500, would you start it? There we give $1,500. I'm looking at my phone. I don't see anyone online, but maybe someone is bidding on it there. What can you tell me? $1,500. $1,500. Last and final call. Does anyone want to go to Georgia? $1,500. There we go. $1,500. It won't be a dime less, I promise you. $1,500. There we go. $1,500. $1,500. $1,500. There we go. $1,500. What I'd like to be able to say is, I have 1,500. Would you give 1,750? 1,500, that would go 1,500. Do we have any action, or are people trying to bid? Do we hear anything or no? 1,500? We'll go to the next one. If no one, we'll close that out. And we'll go to item number 2 from our friends Gary and Cheryl Sanchez. This is the diamond pendant. This is a 14-karat white gold and 1-karat total weight diamond pendant, flower design pendant with a 16-inch white gold chain. This is a $2,500 value. This is just a beautiful, timeless piece that you will be able to wear anytime for years to come. It's classic. It's beautiful. One of the great things about this, though, every time you put this on, every time you wear this, you'll know that you are a part of helping essentially rescue one of the women and their families here at Alpha House. Every time you put that on, it'll be a reminder that you were able to help provide education, training skills for life, that you were able to get them off the streets and into a home that was safe. So start the bidding off. Again, a $2,500 value. Let's just start this low and go. Give $1,000 and let's go. $1,000 on it. They were to give $1,000. $1,000 on the diamond pendant. They were to give $1,000. $1,000. $1,000, they were to give $1,000. You have 1,000? 1,000 I have, and now $1,250. 1,000 bid, and now $1,250. They were to go $1,250. 1,000 bid, and now $1,250. $1,250 on it. They were to give $1,250. $1,250, and now $1,500, and now $1,750. Would someone give $1,750 on it? They were to give $1,750. $1,500. They were to go $15. Oh, I've got $1,250, and now $1,500. Excuse me, $1,500. $1,500. They were to go $1,500. 1,250's bid. $1,500. People ought to be throwing money. This is a beautiful diamond pendant. $1,250 and $1,500. $1,500. They were to go $1,500. I think I would. $1,500. $1,250 bid, and now $1,500. $1,500. $1,500. Help it along there if you want. 15, and now $1,750. $1,500 bid, and now $1,750. What a beautiful gift this would be to give. Christmas will be here soon enough. I know it's 80 degrees out, yet Christmas is coming. 15, and now $1,750. $1,750, don't stop now. $1,500, and now $1,750. All proceeds to the Alpha House. $1,500, and now $1,750. Just click in again. It feels good. It's easy. It's like putting chips down at a table. $1,500, and now $1,750. $1,750 one more time. I think I would. $1,500, and now $1,750. You know, if you were here and I was watching you bid, I would say something clever to get you to bid again. But I can't see you bidding, so I don't know what clever thing to say. So you're going to have to say something clever to yourself and just bid again. $1,500, and now $1,750. $1,750 one more time. I'm going to sell this when I'm done. $1,500, and now $211. You need to bid again. $211. Your wife needs this piece. $211. Bid again. $1,500 and $1,750. See, I don't have that information. Thank you. $1,500 and $1,750. One more time. $1,500 and $1,750. Last and final call. $1,500 and $1,750. We'll come back to it. Think about that a little bit. Moving on to the next. Item number 3. Okay, now this will be a little bit different, and please pay attention to item number 3. We won't close the bidding on that diamond pendant just yet. You can keep bidding on that if you like, but we're moving on to item number 3 right now. This is a sunset cruise aboard the JP Catamaran. This is donated by Sean and Gina Damkohler. This is a new date. If you had looked at this a couple weeks ago and looked at the date that we had on this, you would have seen that it said it was Grand Prix weekend. Well, we couldn't do the cruise on Grand Prix weekend So what we're doing is we move the date, and now it is Friday, November 6th. Friday, November 6th, 2020. This will be located at the brand new St. Pete Pier. You'll get there like 4:45. You'll set sail at 5 o'clock for a 2-hour sunset cruise. Now, this is a custom 52-foot catamaran. It's the size of a small house on water, and it will hold up to 70 people. However, we are only offering this to 15 couples, 30 people, 15 couples, so you'll be able to keep your distance from everyone. We're going to have an open bar serving beer and wine. We're going to have some great DJs playing some music there as well. Maybe we might even get a little live band in there also. But this is going to be a 2-hour around St. Petersburg. You'll get a beautiful shot of the brand new pier. And this is 15 couples only. 15 couples only. And it's $500 a couple. $500 a couple. So if you'd like to go with maybe 4 couples, you're going to need to buy 4 of these, and you'd get $2,000 would be for 4 couples. If you just want 1 couple, but if you want to go with friends, you need to buy this. And as soon as they're gone, they're gone. They're limited to 15 only. So 15 couples only. Let me see where we're at right now. And you can start clicking in and bidding. Apparently, we have 2 bought already because we're at $1,000. If you want to go, you need to bid now, $500 per couple. $500 per couple for this fantastic 2-hour cruise. Open bar, live music, a lot of fun, friends a million. Bid now. $500 a couple. Maybe someone at work's been working really hard. You want to send a couple employees. That works out as a couple too. Send them for this 2-hour cruise. What a nice spiff that would be. A nice bonus. Shows $1,000. So, okay, we're having some technical difficulties. Bear with us, folks. A Murphy's Law moment. Am I still live? Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Just a reminder, folks. We got dad jokes galore if you want. I mean, we can just start riffing on those. These 2 guys were walking on a set of railroad tracks, and they've been walking for hours. They've just been walking and walking. They haven't said a word to each other in the longest time. And finally, the one guy looks at the other guy, and he says, "You know what? I got to tell you. This has to be the longest set of staircases I've ever been on in my life." The other guy looks at him and slaps him. He goes, "Are you kidding me? Tell me these aren't the lowest handrails you've ever seen." Okay? All right, we're going to go back. We're going to jump back, guys, to the necklace. We're going to jump back to the necklace. It's at $1,500. We're going to do a last and final call on it. $1,500, $1,750. That gorgeous diamond pendant necklace on a 16-inch white gold chain from Direct Diamonds. Diamonds Direct. Cheryl and Gary Sanchez. $1,500, $1,750. Last and final call. $1,500, would you give $1,750? 211, one more time, would you give $1,750? If no one gives another bid, I'm going to sell it for $1,500. Last and final call, $1,750. Sold it, $1,500. Sold it, $1,500 to buyer number, do we know? 233. 233. You're the winning bidder there. Do we have anyone open up the bid on the 1 week getaway at the Reynolds Lake Resort in Greensboro, Georgia? No one there left. That is still available. If you'd like to set that in, 1 week getaway, Reynolds Lake Resort from Gary and Jenny Jordan. Very beautiful home, ladies and gentlemen. Week stay, $4,000 value. Opening bid, $1,500 on that. Think about that. One of the weeks available is Christmas week right there. And we are working out the catamaran bidding, right? I'm guessing. Two cowboys have been riding through the desert for hours now, and they haven't seen a thing when finally they come up upon this Native American who's laying with his ear to the ground. And the cowboys come up on him, and the Native American, the Indian looks up at him and goes, 25 cattle, 6 horses with pale riders. Cowboys look at each other, they can't believe it, and they say, they look at him and say, you can tell all of that by having your ear to the ground. Indian looks back up and says, no, run over me about half hour ago. And to think you could be bidding, but you're getting this instead, ladies and gentlemen. I remember, no cover charge. Treat your bartenders and waitresses well. I'll be here all week. Beautiful. Working out the kinks?
We're working at the Kings.
That's it.
We should be good. Let's try the catamaran.
Let's go back to the catamaran. And if you would like to be one of the couples, we think we have it fixed now. $500 per couple. Two-hour sunset cruise. 2-hour sunset cruise on a 52-foot catamaran. That is a big boat. 52 foot. Holds up to 70 people, and we're limiting it to 30. There'll be plenty of opportunities to social distance. Fantastic sunset cruise. We understand that there are people trying to bid, and that's fine. We're trying to work out the opportunity for you to be able to bid. We'll go to the Beaver Creek while we continue to work out the catamaran. So, ladies and gentlemen, item number 4, the final item. Guys, pull that slide up. This one I'm really excited about. This is from Ron and Sharon Rhodes. This is a 1-week stay at a Beaver Creek condo. This is in Colorado. Just talk about gorgeous. This is first of all, it's a ski in and ski out condo that has guests such as Oprah Winfrey, Tom Hanks, one of the Saudi princes. It will sleep 6 to 8. Master bedroom has a king bed with a private bath. Second bedroom has 2 queen beds with private bath. There's a queen sleeper sofa in the great room with its own bath. Pool, hot tub, sauna on the premises as well. And again, direct ski in and out to the main lift and ski school areas. Now, there's been times as an auctioneer that when someone donates their condo that's in Colorado, you don't typically get it during ski season. Well, not here. The Rhodes family said, let's make this something that everyone absolutely wants to have. Look at some of the weeks that you can choose, and there will be snow in Colorado from November 21st to December 12th, and from January 16th to the 23rd, January 23rd through the 30th. This is a Saturday to Saturday stay on this right here. So any week right there. And again, if you love to ski, if you love the glory of, if you even don't like skiing, if you just want to get out of the heat and go see snow, this is a beautiful condo to do that in. Over $4,500 in value for this week's stay, especially during those weeks. We're going to start this low at $2,000, and let's just go. $2,000, set it in, and we'll go. $2,000 on it, they were to go. $2,000, less than half price. $2,000 on it, they were to give. $2,000. $2,000. Bid now, if you will. Item number 47, live item number 4. Bid $2,000. I have, and now. $2,250 and now $2,500. $2,250's bid and now $2,500. $2,250 and now $2,500. $2,250 and now what's that? $2,000 and now $2,250. I thought I was seeing something. Why wasn't it coming up on my phone? $2,000 and now $2,250. $2,000 bid and now $2,250 on the Colorado ski vacation. $2,250. $2,000 bid and now $2,250. $2,250. They would give $2,250. Buy of the night right here. $2,000 and now $2,250. $2,250. There would give $2,250. I have $2,000 bid and now $2,250. We gotta go. $2,000 and now $2,250. $2,250. Anybody else want to play? $2,000's bid and now $2,250. All in. All done. $2,000 and now $2,250. Last and final call. $2,250. There would give $2,250. Sold. $2,000. Sold. $2,000. Buyer number 40. Buyer number 40. Buyer number 40. Ladies and gentlemen, we sold that. We sold the pendant. We're still working out the catamaran, so feel free to check back in on that, to bid on that. And if you would like to, still go to Greensboro, Georgia for a week at that beautiful home. That is still available. And guess what? We have a bidder. We have a bidder on live auction item number 1. The current bid is $1,500. You can still bid on that. We're going back. Allison and Jennifer, I'm going back to live auction item number 1 because we have an opening bid of $1,500. So we're going to do that now. Back to live item number 1, which is item number 44 in your list. I have $1,500. And now $1,750. $1,500 and now $1,750. $1,500 bid and now $1,750. $15 and now $1,750. $1,750 on a $4,000 week vacation. $15 and now $1,750. Last and final call. $1,500 bid and now $1,750. Anybody else want to play? There would give $1,750. $15 and now $1,750. All in, all done, hands high, sold $1,500. Bidder 37, bidder 37. Now, do we go back to the catamaran or do we go forward with our program? Waiting for a cue from my producer. No, it's already sold. Diamond necklace is sold. Lake House is sold. And the Beaver Creek is sold.
So we're having technical difficulties. If you would buy the catamaran, text.
Hang on. Come up here. Come over here, darling.
So lonely.
I am lonely. Come here.
Wow.
So,
Lots of behind the scenes happening here. Thank you for your patience. It's actually easier to have a live event. You would
Isn't
think
it?
would think it would be easier here. So the JP Cat has 15 spots at $500 a couple, so 15 couples. We currently have 6 sold. Our system isn't allowing people to bid $500. That's the problem, because someone was so generous and bought 4 tickets, which is great. But I have 6 spots sold. If you would like a spot on the JP Cat, text.
get a
Yep.
pen and paper handy.
Just,
Write this
just
number down
text
right
me,
now.
727-385-4900. 4209. And just tell me you want one couple or two couples and your name, and I will manually charge you if you're registered, and we have 9 spots left.
That
And
number and slower.
727-385-4209. And I do have the Artsies and Labradors and the Plumbers and the McCurricks already registered, and the Yuppies and Lascarbo. So I've got you covered, guys. Thank you for your patience.
We appreciate that, gang. Thank you so much for your generosity during the live auction. Going to turn things back over to Jennifer at this time. We have a great program ahead, Lang. Stick around. Some great stories, and you don't want to miss any of it. It's why we're here tonight at the 2020 Alpha House Butterfly Ball.
Good evening. As I mentioned before, I'm Jennifer Strasek, the Executive Director of Alpha House. And, you know, my intro to our guest speaker is just so perfect because, you know, we're all going through rough times and, you know, we're doing our best tonight and we had some technical difficulties. So I appreciate all of your patience, you know, for getting us through it. You know, every aspect of our life has dramatically changed this year, you know, from our social life to our work, to families, not seeing family members, being apart from family members, losing friends, family members. So it's just been such a challenging year for everybody involved. And, you know, for those of us that, you know, don't have challenges to begin with, we're all struggling as it is. You know, we're struggling with our frustration at loss of control of, you know, what we can and cannot do in the world right now. And, you know, some people their mental health is compromised because of it. Substance abuse is on the rise. There's just so many different aspects of life that have changed for all of us. And, you know, everybody watching and everybody in the world honestly can all relate because we're all in this together. Now, I want you to think about, you know, our girls that come to Alpha House. And, you know, they already have challenges as it is. They come from abused backgrounds. You know, they're faced with being homeless because either they're not cared for the correct way or, you know, they run away from abusive areas that are not good for themselves and their babies. You know, and then they come to Alpha House for, you know, for us to help them get back on their feet and, you know, care for them and, you know, give them therapy and, you know, really just guide them to, you know, try to manage life the best that they can. And then while they're doing that, you know, and they just begin to say, okay, things are looking up, then their rights get taken away again. And I say rights is extreme, but you know, there's civil liberties, you know, of where you can go and not go, and especially when we were all on quarantine and couldn't leave the house. So to be able to come out of that and be successful and still stay focused and be a good mom and do exactly what they want to do to get by in life and to be successful is truly, truly something special. I am so proud and honored to welcome our recent graduate. She's only been gone with us about a week, and she has an amazing story. So please welcome Brianna. Come on up, honey.
Thank you for that, Miss Jennifer. Tonight I'm going to be sharing my story. So, hello everyone, my name is Brianna Lee, and I thank you all for being here and giving me a chance to share my story. I also want to thank the Alpha House of Pinellas County for giving me the chance to better my future, while providing me with a stable home and the support to become the woman and mother that I am today. While being at the Alpha House, I started my journey of learning things that were never taught to me while growing up in a distressed and indigent household. Throughout my childhood, there was nobody in my immediate family that was determined to create a successful life through furthering their education and committing to a professional career pathway. Even though the only thing that was taught to me was survival, I quickly learned that that was not the life that I wanted to live. Seeing my parents struggle with drug addiction and being in an environment where there was no pressure to excel in school or even attend, I quickly realized how important it was for me to defy the cycle that was flowing through my parents and to my siblings. Although I knew I wanted a better chance at life, the abuse and neglect that fell on me as a child created so many negative thoughts about myself and my future. Being so young and trying to meet and surpass my goals, but not having the background or experience to know how to get there, I fell short of the hope and belief in myself that I could even accomplish anything important. Soon after my 16th birthday, I became pregnant with my daughter, and my life completely changed. I had to face extreme hardships while learning so much about what it means to be a mother. By the time I was 18 years old, I was homeless with an 8-month-old. 3 months of not knowing what to do or where to go, I contacted the Alpha House of Pinellas County. Within a few weeks, I was accepted into their program and finally had the stability I needed to further my education and have a secure place to sleep at night for me and my daughter. Being homeless after having my daughter completely changed my mindset. The Alpha House taught me to not let my past and who I grew up around define me or my future. 3 weeks after moving into the Alpha House, I was enrolled in school and more eager than ever to get my diploma. 4 weeks later, I finally got the vouchers I needed to take my GED test, and in that same week, I graduated with honors on May 23rd of 2019. Soon after, I started my first semester at St. Petersburg College and was awarded an internship with Bank of America. This internship was once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for someone with my background, and despite the odds, I am now a full-time employee as a relationship banker. Without the Alpha House, none of this would have been possible, and I would still be just a statistic. Although some days were harder than others, I knew I always had someone to talk to and a safe place for me in Aislinn. I will continue to be a lifelong learner while utilizing the tools that the Alpha House set in place for me to prevail in the life that I choose. With all of these things, I expect to hold myself and my daughter with high expectations by breaking the chain of low socioeconomic trend that has riddled my family over the past few generations, and build a new chance to not only give back to my family, but to my community as well. Thank you again, and everyone have a wonderful night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we're here, and this is why we've always, it's a different year. I hate doing events like this. I will tell you, I'll be honest with you. Our human DNA is not geared for lockdowns and seclusion and to be separated. Our human DNA craves interaction. We crave human touch. We crave being able to see our friends, hug, hold, kiss necks, and all that good stuff that goes with it. We crave the social aspect of being able to put an event together where we get to see our friends, catch up, network, laugh together, cry together. And when we see each other being moved at the same time, it does something to us. It compels us to want to give. So now I'm asking you, through the hardness of this camera lens and your computer screen, that your spirit would be moved and your soul would be moved to do what you've done for years when you have supported this organization, and that is to give. This is the, you can call it whatever you want, the fund a need, the bid from the heart. We call it the cash call because we're going to ask you for money, and we're not going to be shy about it, but you are the muscle that drives the machine here at Alpha House. You heard Brianna's story, and Brianna, thank you for sharing that. That's just, it's awesome to hear. We want to know that our money has made a difference in someone's life, that we just didn't give a check or write a check because, yeah, that's the right thing to do. But when we know that we've actually helped someone and we can put a name and a face to that, well, then I hope it makes us want to give more. So as we start tonight, I'd like to ask, is there anyone there that would just say, Jay, you know what? I'd like to start the evening off and just give $10,000. And if you would type that in right now. Go to the donate now portion of your computer screen, or if you're on your phone, go to the donate now and just enter in $10,000 and say, Jay, we're gonna kick the evening off tonight with a gift of $10,000. The Fund a Need tab, type in $10,000 if you'd like to just start us off tonight. I know the conversation at home going on right now is like, I didn't know he was going to ask for that much. And you say, well, I don't know. He's the auctioneer, and we can't even give him the stink eye because he can't even see us. And so, but again, it's a lot of money. But if $10,000 isn't going to change the way you live the rest of the year, it will change the way the women in this house and their children live the rest of this year and the years to come. Yes, ma'am.
I have an amazing thing to share.
Okay.
So we have a donor that will match up to $50,000 tonight. So thank you to the Damkohler family, Gary and Gail Damkohler, and their son Sean, his wife Gina, and their son Todd and his wife Lisa. They will match up to $50,000 this evening for this cash call. So if we could get to $100,000, it would make a huge difference here. Thank you.
Thank you, Allison. Well, if that's not a reason to want to give $10,000, I don't know what is. Damkohler family, thank you again for your generosity. Matching funds up to $50,000 tonight. There is all the reason that you need to give and give again and give generously. Whether it's at $10,000, if no one has given that, $5,000. Would you start the evening off and just say, Jay, I'll give $5,000, knowing that it instantly becomes $10,000. And if the girls will let me know when someone makes a donation and for what amount, that would be great. If you want to stay anonymous, I won't even say your name. I'll just let it go right to the bank, and that's fine. Some people don't want anyone to know their business or what they're giving, and we'll honor that if that's what you want to do. $10,000 level or $5,000 level. Type that in right now, knowing that the Damkohlers are going to match funds up to $50,000 tonight. $50,000. You at your house parties, wherever you're holding your house parties right now, get on your phones. Now is the time to donate. $1,652. $1,600. $1,652. Okay, none of those numbers are 10,000 or 5,000, but we're grateful for them because they will make a difference. They will get matched. Would someone say 2,500? I'd love to have a big gift to really start the night off, because if you will be the first person to give 2,500, I assure you there will be someone else that will give 2,500. Start us off tonight with one of those large levels. 10,000, 5,000, 2,500. The thermometer's up there. Change some lives today. We're doing this tonight. Remember, you didn't have to get dressed up. Food was brought to your house. We made it as easy for you to gather as possible in the safest way possible. You can still social distance and just click the Fund a Need tab and type in that amount. Now, if we have $1,652 in there and you meant to type in $16,520, bidder 31, 32, and 37 have bid so far. So if you haven't heard your number called in those three numbers, now's the time to go to Fund a Need. Would you even give $1,000? Would you say, Jay, I'll do $1,000? Do we have any amounts on those, or do we just know who bid? Okay.
We're at
We're getting higher. We need you to go to Fund a Need now, folks. Fund a Need. If you were sitting at a gala in a gown and a black tie, your hands would be going up right now. 4,352. Keep giving those $1,000 increments. Dam Kohlers are matching up to $50,000. That's what a gift. What a gift. Sometimes I'm afraid that when people hear, oh, the Dam Kohlers gave $50,000, I don't have to give now. No, it doesn't work like that. They're matching dollar for dollar. They want to encourage you to be givers and generous givers. So they're trying to help things along. They love this organization, appreciate them. This is incredible generosity, and I don't want to see it go to waste. Let's live and live large. Let's impact this community. Let's impact Pinellas County right now. 6352. Getting higher. Still haven't, I want to get over that $25,000 mark. If you've changed your mind on the 10,000, go back and enter that in at this time. 10,000 becomes 20 instantly. 5,000 becomes 10,000. 2,500 becomes 5,000.
Thank you, Elaine and Mike McCurrick, $2,000.
Elaine and Mike McCurrick, $2,000. Bless your heart.
Robin Christine Broadwell, $2,500.
2,500 from Rod and Christina Broadwell. Thank you so much.
Brett Searle, $700.
Brett Searle, 700. Thank you.
Kathy Roberts, $500.
500 from All and Kathy Roberts.
Robin Linda Flornado, $500.
500 from Florinado family.
Lisa Archibald, $50.
$50. Thank you, Lisa. The 50s count. The hundreds count. 1,000, 2,500, 500. Reach deep, knowing those funds are being matched right now by the Dam Kohlers. What an opportunity, folks. In 2020, with everything that has gone bad, think about the opportunity we have tonight to do good in Pinellas County right now with a $50,000 match. $50,000. Let's get to at least half those funds. Talk it over with your spouse. Talk it over with your partner. What can we do tonight? You know the program that is being yielded here at Alpha House. Young women are being helped. They're being taken out of abusive relationships. They're being given training to have life skills so that they can work a great job and take care of themselves. This has been a safe haven, a safe home. Let's keep this home operating. Let's keep helping these young ladies. 5,000, 2,500, 1,000. Would you give 500? Would you do 250? Would you give 100? Every 50 counts. Every 100 counts.
Sometimes, Jay, I think metrics help people to donate. First of all, the funding that you give Alpha House literally goes right to the girls. The cost to run this is so little. It's truly understaffed. That's why I feel like I'm here all the time. But also, one of the best figures that I can give you that really moves my heart about this place is 97% of the residents at Alpha House never, ever return to homelessness. That's making a huge difference. They never go back to homelessness. Their babies never go back to homelessness. What happens here is not just residents. It is counseling. It is education. It is pushing them to further. You heard Brianna. She is working. She bought a car. I was here the day she came in and bought a car. This is what your dollars are going to help. We have lost over $90,000 in grants because of COVID that were reassigned to COVID-related items. Totally understandable. We need you, and we need you badly, and we are so grateful to the Dam Kohlers who always come through for us. So please help us. Please help Jay.
Another $50. Folks, your generosity is important. I don't know what I can do to say to move you. I can't do anything. If you don't if you aren't moved to help this organization, I can't move you. What I've seen, what I've heard, the people that I've spoke with, the girls that I've talked to, we could go on and on and on about the stories. I could line up one after another. But that someone's not going back to homelessness, it's very easy to hashtag at the end of all your Facebook messages, save our children. You want to save our children? Do something right now. Make a donation and you will save children. Anyone can hashtag anything and be upset about it and be angry about it. And I don't know what to do. I wish there was something I can do. You know what? There is something you can do. You can donate now and you can make a real impact in your own community, in your own backyard, and you can make a difference. You can make a difference. The cash call is still open. It will be open. We're going to leave this open throughout the night. You know what? Maybe when you guys turn us off and turn on the Lightning game later, maybe you could do this. Every time the Lightning score, you just say, you know what? We're going to donate another 1,000. We're going to donate another 1,000 to Alpha House. That would be a great idea. Every time one of the stars ends up in the penalty box, every minute that they have to spend in the penalty box, we're going to put another $100 to Alpha House. Make it fun tonight. Make a difference, but impact. Make an impact. Do not let the generosity of the Dam Kohlers go to waste tonight. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for your support throughout the year. Next year, we will do this in person, and we will go crazy. God bless you in everything that you do. And we're going to turn things back over to Jennifer. We will close the silent auction. For those of you that wanted to know, closing the silent auction at 8 p.m. The silent auction will close at 8 p.m. Jen, I'm going to turn things back over to you. You got a whole lot more people than you had when we started the night.
I did. I want to thank everybody for their donations tonight. I know it's a difficult time for everybody else. And honestly, as Allison mentioned, your donation tonight is much more than just donating, just to the cause. It's saving lives, and we need your support more than ever. These are our amazing girls that were in our video, and they came to hang out and have some fun and dance as well. So thank you. We are blessed to have you. We are going to keep Cash Call open till 8 o'clock, so please, all night long. So please consider donating if you already haven't. But thank you to all the sponsors. Thank you for all of you that attended. We are blessed to have you, and enjoy the entertainment. Thank you. Pop the balloons. Pop it.
It might seem crazy
Keep
what
us
I'm
out, Lance.
saying.
Woo! The other one. Get one of the other girls.
Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel
Ooh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby.